Hey traders, it's Crystal here. It's about 4 o'clock on Central Time. Welcome to this week's free video from crystaltrading.net. And let's take a look at the markets here. And quite a few interesting signals all over the charts today. The markets have tried to rally a little bit yesterday, even today, some of them last night, but were kind of rejected. So we do have some interesting formations on the daily charts here, and I just want to point those out a little bit. So let's just start by looking at the S&P 500. You can see here how the S&P made that kind of breakout above this resistance line, which now has been confirmed second time and the third time here through those second and third touches in there. First time, we bounced, we kind of hit the ceiling. It was a little bit earlier in there, and then the market kind of tried to squeeze through that level, and it didn't manage to hold any of those gains, and then quickly sold off. And then we had this subsequent sell-offs through this first leg down, and then a little bit of a retracement here into a 786, and then a big bearish day, if you guys remember that one. So ever since that happened, the market kind of finds support a little bit down here at this close to it, and somewhere in the middle of this upward trend in here, and we were kind of rejected. The markets are getting quite volatile here. You can notice how over a number of weeks and days here, this range has been pretty choppy and slowly moving upwards through this small candles and really choppy candles going upwards, and then all of a sudden the markets kind of started going crazy with this breakout first, and then the daily moves were kind of bigger, and you can notice that even today that the moves are increasing. So quite a bit of volatility here in the market, so we got to be prepared here for some strong moves ahead. And it looks like the market has made another failure below right here, and we have a failure at the top, and now we're kind of returning back into this middle range in here. It's quite possible, from what I'm seeing on the forex market right now and the signals that we have out there, that this market is probably getting ready to make a major move in here. So I'm thinking that this move is probably going to be to the downside, and there is no clear signals yet. We have another rejection in here today. So we have to wait. Let me just look at the monthly charts really quickly. You can notice, because today was the last day of the month, so this candle here is a little bit bullish, but kind of very small, and although no indication here yet of any reversal, but from what I'm seeing on the daily charts, I think that this market, it's kind of getting tired of these levels and trying to move backwards. I'm going to squeeze this out a little bit. Maybe we can get a better look of this S&P 500 in here. You can notice how, if we're going back to what is this here? I think it's 98 and then 2008. So you have this level here in 98, and then you have this in 2008, right? And now we're very close to this one again. So I'm expecting quite a bit of a resistance up here. So this level will probably hold pretty well, at least in the first few touches, and the market participants here will probably start to even take profits after this huge run upwards, or increase their short exposure in here. So pay attention to these levels. We are at a very important levels into the S&P 500. So all right, let's go back now and kind of look at forex market in here and see where we are. Let's start by looking at the euro dollar, and let me see if I can get a clean chart in here really quickly. And all right, just gonna move this out of the way here. And okay, so we are on the daily charts. We have made this pretty important, I'm just gonna squeeze this out a little bit more. We have made this pretty important failure above these levels here, and you can notice how the market pushed through there above 136 and then quickly sold back, and now we're at this support levels in here, and the market doesn't know what to do. It looks like we're building a head in here. We have had a left shoulder. We're having this major head in here, and the market might try to build a right shoulder in here before having any major a little bit of more aggressive sell-off in here. So just pay attention for the build-up of this right-hand shoulder, and on the daily charts today we have a big suggestion that through this double bar rejection that the markets might even move lower straight ahead without probably even building this one, maybe posting a failure into tomorrow, but I think they're going to have a go at trying to break below this pretty strong support line here at about 30.50. So you can notice how the markets yesterday tried to rally and today were completely reversed and kind of engulfed the previous bar. So this usually suggests some downside into the story in here. So pay attention to this formation in here onto the euro dollar, and the next levels to the downside, into the range, you would probably be somewhere down here at about 128.34, 128.40, somewhere in this neighborhood. If the market holds the support level, then and starts moving higher, then you can notice how there's a cluster of levels in here, a resistance and support, which is probably at about 32.50. So if we want to move back here and the markets kind of want to stay perfect, then expect probably a grind higher into this level before the next decision needs to be made. So pay attention to that. There is something else that I wanted to show you guys, and that's on the Aussie dollar. And as you know, we've been short on this pair for almost a month now, and we're waiting for a break of even lower levels in here. We have reached the levels that we were looking for here into the 101.80 zone, and that was the place that we were looking for the market to come before any retracements. The retracements are so far insignificant. Any move higher, it's quickly rejected, and you can also the supports here and here. From the look of this pin bar today, right here, it suggests that this market wants to move even lower. So what I would do here is I would, if you're not short yet, I would probably wait for a little bit of a bounce in here and position some shorts. Try to make sure you get your stops above here, and then if you want to wait for the break of this 101.80 level before you initiate your shorts, just make sure that that happens, and then wait for a retest of this level before a move lower. So we're already short, so we're just gonna hold on to this trade and wait for the break of this level. Our stops are pretty relaxed so far at about 103.60, so quite a bit above where the market is trading right now, but we are short since somewhere up in this level, so we're fine with the trade. We're just going to wait for these levels to break before making another decision in here. So that's in the Aussie dollar. There's also something interesting into the New Zealand dollar, and this was something that we posted for our members right before it happened, and we took the trade in our room here. Let me find the New Zealand. Right, I gotta grab a fresh chart in here. And you can notice on the daily charts again into the Kiwi dollar, we've had this major resistance level that was kind of punched through, and we've had this major failure in here, and then the markets move lower. You had your first pin bar in here, which was a pretty strong signal for us to take the shorts. We broke below this support level, and now we're kind of consolidating. The markets moved up higher today and retested. If you can notice, the price went up and retested this resistance level, the first support and now resistance, and now it posted another pretty bearish pin bar. So what this suggests, it's more downside into this pair, and that's what we're looking for, probably to come next to this next support, which is at about 81.50 zone, which is another 100 points lower, and then we'll see what happens on the daily charts. But that's kind of a pretty strong area of support, even lower a little bit at about 81.10. So anywhere between this zone, it would be a good take profits for this trade. So that's into the New Zealand. So if you're not short yet into this pair, the signal here it's pretty significant. So the same way, wait for the break of the lows or sell a retracement higher. You know, if you sell a break of the lows here, your stops might be a little bit bigger, but if you wait for a retracement, you get smaller stops. So it's your call. Okay. What else I wanted to talk about? I think that's about it. There is you know, not a whole lot of other things. I want to take a quick look at the dollar franc in here, dollar Swissy, and see if I can find it. There was a pretty good signal in here into the dollar Swiss through a pretty good bullish pin bar in here. You can notice this nice a rejection from the lows here, and you know, the market spent quite a bit of time trying to fight this resistance level. It finally broke through, and now it's fighting the next one, which is at about these levels. You can notice how it kind of stops at this. So you know, we could get a retracement in here back into this level, and then try to move higher. But if we do come back and break below this level again, then you know, we might have a failure and a more you know, just a bigger retracement. That's just a look on the dollar Swiss if you guys trade that. And I think that's about it. All right, so if you guys are interested in trading with us, we're at crystaltrading.net. We trade price action, as you can see and I explain on the charts. We're looking for failures and pin bars and levels of support resistance with fake breakouts. We're looking for double bars, and we have a few other things that we use. And you know, if you guys have any questions, you want to contact me, it's on the site. You can go over there and you can see the contact form over there, or you can see me on Twitter at Cristo1 or at Cristo Trading. Right, have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.